I thought for a little bit, I was going to be a housewife. I remember when I was dating that guy for a little bit, I thought I was about to get proposed to, because I remember he asked me if I wanted to go fishing, with him and my brothers. And girl math, you're like, you want to take my family out to nature, let me get my nails done. So I went, and I got my nails done, and then we went fishing, and then what he meant by do you want to go fishing with me and my brothers is he wanted to go fishing with me and my brothers. And so I was out there with really good nails on, and I remember I caught my first fish, we went salmon fishing. And I went and caught my first salmon, I was so excited, I'd never caught one before, I was like, hello, my name's Catherine, and I could tell he was kind of nervous, the fish, his mom probably told him to stay away from white girls. I was trying to be like, no, I'm different, give me a chance. And you could tell he really got nervous, because immediately he came on this leg, right here. You remember high school. And it doesn't count if it's on my leg, okay? I think that's what the Mormons say. And I remember he came all over this leg, and I was laughing so hard, I was looking at my brother, I was like, look, Ben, he think I'd be a good mom, He wants to make a mermaid. But my brother wasn't having it. He was so ticked. He was like, Calvin, this isn't funny. He goes, do you know what's messed up about this? And I go, yeah, Ben, I do know what's messed up about this. I thought I was going to end this day a fiance and not a single mother of 12,000. Is there anything else you can think of? And my brother goes, and this is a true fact, okay? My brother knows a lot about nature because he's poor. He goes, Calvin, this isn't funny. He goes, do you know a male salmon fish, they only come one time in their entire lives. Did y'all know that? It's a lot like a human woman's life. This is when I look around to see what couples aren't laughing. Fake it, ladies, you know how to fake it. And I remember, this is a true fact. He goes, Captain, this is so serious. He goes, a male salmon, this is the cycle of a male salmon. They're born in freshwater, right? And then when they get a little bit older, they swim out to the saltwater, because again, like a woman, they have to go west to find themselves. And then, Oregon, okay? And then when they're out there, they're swimming in the saltwater, they're having fun with their friends, eventually they're like, hey, I think I want to do it with a real chick, okay? And so they have to swim back upstream, right, to the freshwater where they're born, okay? And this is a really cool fact. They know it's the freshwater where they're born because it's like a scent thing. You know at your mom's house because you're like, oh, lavender and vodka. And so, right, and then they'll finally find a male or female mate, and then they mate one time, right, to keep their species alive. But after mating one time, they'll just stop eating until their bodies decay and they die. Because you remember your first time, you're like, I lost my appetite, and then it hurt. But my brother was like, Catherine, it's a hard journey for those fish to make it from that saltwater back up to that freshwater, because most fish don't make it. He's like, they have to swim upstream, they have to dodge bears. He's like, but this guy, he fought and he fought and he fought, and he watched most of his friends die, and he almost missed a bear. And he's like, but he fought and he fought and he fought and he fought, and he made it all the way back, and then he wasted it on you. And I was like, oh my God, I did it again. I found a man, and then I squeezed the purpose out of him.